Hello YouTube family, and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where we'll continue with the PES 2020 Master League with Manchester United being played on the difficulty mode of Superstar. So before I continue, just want to say a big Super Heavyweight thank you for everyone for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Please continue to inform your friends and family. Please continue to like, comment and subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell in order to be notified as soon as the episode has been uploaded. And remember, we're trying to upload daily. So just to recap the last episode, we lost 4-0 to Real Madrid. I actually thought we were going to win that, but to be honest, they played really well. They had Benzema, Bell and Eden Hazard, as well as Modric and Cruz. So it was a very tough match against some exceptionally gifted and talented players. But sometimes you have these games, you just need to put them behind you and move on as quickly as you can. We've now got the match against Inter Milan, and also just to remind you that we need to make a decision on which player to sign. Of course, we have put some players on the transfer list, so we've got the opportunity to sign Sancho, Kimpembe, Ousmane Dembele and Samuel Umtiti. I'm hoping I can get 2 or 3 of them, but Sancho seems to be the favourite, just simply because the reason being is that we need a right-sided player, because if you actually look at the team, we've got Greenwood there, who's obviously developing. Rashford, when he plays down the right wing, is a 78, whereas as a left wing forward he's 85, so it's most likely that we're going to go for Sancho. But then that does mean that our transfer budget is pretty much gone all on one player. I do feel that we need a better squad, but we just have to go with what we have. So I'm just going to make some changes. I am thinking of possibly selling Matic or Fred, one of the two. Again, I haven't decided as to who I'll do, but that's something that I am exploring. I'm just going to slightly bring some of these back, because I just felt that too far up there, and therefore we weren't able to gather and get the support that we needed. So we're just going to make some changes. So Fred will come on there, Mata can come on for Bruno, McTominay can come on for Matic, and again can play as a centre midfielder. Pereira can come on for on the left wing. I'm going to give Agallo a game, actually. Give Agallo a game. And I'm just trying to think, could I give Twanzibi a little run at as well? So we'll put him in the squad. And there was another player that I was interested in looking at, and that was James Garner, I think his name is. So I'll probably just put him in there. Let's just stick him in there, and I'll give Martial a little rest, because we'll see how Fossil Mensah gets up. So essentially that'll be the team for now. We'll go ahead. Just want to check something on the attacking formation. Attack here, I just want to go centre, and we'll take it from there. So a big game against Inter. I think that's one game that I want to make sure we win, so that'll give us 6 points out of 9. And of course I do expect Real Madrid to beat Benfica. So again, just to say big super heavy thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Please continue to spread the word amongst your friends and family, and please continue to like, comment and subscribe. And of course we are uploading daily, so make sure you got the bell notification turned on. So big game. Of course I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I actually am confident, even though we've just been smashed 4-0 against Real Madrid, I am actually confident that I could end up winning the league. And again, a big shout out to PES Universe for creating the option file, which has just made this game so much more enjoyable. So, and also to, I believe it's Spoony Pizzas, the YouTuber. If you do then manage to purchase the option file from PES Universe, then just go on to Spoony Pizza's YouTube channel, and he actually shows you step by step how to actually install the option file, and it was literally so easy to do, because he's created it in such a way that all the steps are shown. So thank you very much to both those
excellent turnouts and
people
the very warm
and
welcomes
organisation
received wherever they went.
for allowing us
They've
and
made a
providing
connection, I
us
think,
with
with
the
the
help
local supporters.
to be able to
as
do
if
that. But anyway, let's get back to the game.
We'll be back again.
So of course a big game. We have put a number of players on the transfer list.
So Jim, tell me this,
And
who are you looking for in particular
oh,
here?
is that
I'm gonna
Lukaku
go with Juan Mata.
back at Old
Real
Trafford?
pace
I
is
mean,
not his thing.
oh no,
Lukaku!
a mistake there by. I was actually getting confused by their kit. It's actually very eye-catching with all the lines. But Lukaku's back at Old Trafford. United have sold him and he's gone to do wonders at Inter Milan, and obviously Alexis Sanchez is there as well. The ball just got stuck at Bailly's feet. Of course, as you are aware, as I've just shown you there, probably should have got rid of it, but that's a fantastic finish. I mean, credit to Lukaku. Of course, a mistake at the back which we need to really try and address. And I am actually going to consider maybe putting one or two more players on the transfer list. Bailly could be one of them, a good player, but I just want to try and see if I can get both Umtiti and Kimpembe, because Kimpembe can also play as a left back as well, and of course we are in the Champions League, so we will need 4 centre backs, so that's something that I may also consider. I'm actually a big fan of Bailly, just feel that probably injuries haven't really helped his Manchester United career, but Fred looks a good player. Good ball out there to Dalot. Plays that ball there to Mata. It's very hard to break down this Inter Milan team.
Still they trail.
Williams comes back out. We just got to be patient, and hopefully we find a good ball in there. That's it. But we'll have a lot of the ball. Fred.
Diogo Dalot.
Plays that to Pereira.
Pereira.
Can get the cross in.
Drop one in.
And good
Nice to get it clear.
clearance there by Inter Milan. I think it's just offside. Just looking to play that one in, but it was just offside. And I've decided to do the attacking instructions down the centre, but I think Inter Milan playing a 3-5-2. I think we may need to just change that attacking area to the wide areas, because of course it's so congested there in the middle that it's going to be very hard to try and break them down. And of course it was very disappointing to concede that goal so early on, and I felt that it probably should have been avoided. But look, these things happen. I don't want to lose to Inter, of course, with all the ex-Manchester United players. I'm sure Ashley Young's there as well. So Alexis Sanchez, I felt he could have done really well at United. I was hoping he would stay, especially with the way Rashford and Marcus Greenwood and Martial, so exciting young prospects. I think he would have probably added some experience to that front line, but of course for whatever reason behind the scenes things just didn't work out. Again, a very good player. Oh, Lukaku! Ooh, of course, brute strength, a fantastic goal scorer. I mean, whatever people might say about his touches and so forth, the fact is, wherever he's gone at the highest level, especially in the Premier League, I mean, his goals to games ratio is absolutely exceptional. So, could we bring him back to the club? Because I could do with a striker like Lukaku, especially with the way I play, trying to get those crosses in. Pereira, obviously he's on the transfer list.
Out in the nick of time.
Very good player, but just don't see him being a player that's going to help us get into
open the game up more,
the Champions League latter stages. We're also helping us win the league, but we need to try and raise some transfer funds. So hopefully with the sale of a few players, even Lingard as well, I just feel that
goes hurtling down that left-hand
probably
side.
in everyone's best interest. And again, Lukaku is absolutely bullying that back four. We have made a lot of changes, but again, Inter Milan look absolutely dangerous, and I think the formation is one that I'm struggling against, where they're just hitting us on the counter-attack, so that's something we need to try and address. Phil Jones. I haven't actually put him on the transfer list because I just don't see I'm going to get that much money for him. So therefore I've just kept him as a utility player should anyone get injured. But again, McTominay, we've got big plans for him. Mata, unfortunately, again, is another one that I've decided that we'll have to make way. But anyway, some
gets away from his
good play from us at the moment. And we are looking dangerous, but a final ball, which I think in all 3 matches hasn't been where I would want it to be. So that's something we need to improve upon. But of course, we have the second string out in terms of personnel, and that in turn means that of course they won't be as good as the first 11, but we need to improve the squad. That's quite evident, and we're hopefully going to try and work on that. Probably we'll go with Jadon Sancho. I'm sure everyone's happy with that, but my only concern was that I just can't believe Marcus Rashford is 78 when he plays down as a right wing forward. Oh, we got a chance here, Mata. Can he roll back the yes? Oh, he's tried to take the shot on.
Plays it forward. Could move up a gear here.
But Sanchez and Lukaku playing up front, I mean, they've got a point to prove.
Now it's Cantreeva.
Just see out this attack, and then we can go back to the discussion about who we could potentially sign.
Guessing. And here's hits one.
Ooh, Sanchez again and Lukaku. They're up for it. Don't blame them. Being sold by Manchester United. Of course, they want to prove a point to say that they were good enough to play, but I'm actually quite happy with the way things are going. We are 1-0 down, but to be fair, there's still a half to go, and I do feel that we can still get a goal back. So
Eriksen's delivery
there. Oh, good take there by Sergio Romero. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. Sometimes I do feel sorry for him because
he's had a look.
He's pretty much wherever he's been the second choice goalkeeper. I just think if he gets a good run in the team, for any team, as a first 11 goalkeeper, I think he'll do really well. So we'll keep with the same squad. I mean, we haven't really threatened. I may look to bring Greenwood. I don't know why I keep calling him Greenford. So probably bring on Greenwood. Of course, Manchester United did do their first game of the season against Crystal Palace with Zaha. Again, the next player. Be careful here. The next player coming back. Oh no! Poor play there, and we've been punished. Look, we don't have a defensive midfielder, so this isn't very good. And Lukaku's got 2 goals. A simple ball down the middle. We've lost the ball. A great ball there to Sanchez, who plays in Lukaku. And Lukaku with a first-time finish. I mean, that's a fantastic finish. But I just think defensively, the reinforcements that we have probably just won't cut it. So that's something I need to address. And we were talking just before the half-time whistle about who we should sign. I mean, I would have probably gone for Dembele just because he's about £50 million cheaper than Jadon Sancho. He's rated 85, where Sancho is 86. Of course, Sancho's only 19 years old, but Dembele is only 23. So, see if we can get that ball in there to Agallo. Oh, that's a nice bit of control.
Tries to
carrying on. Can you get the crossing? Not quite.
Here comes the corner.
We managed to get a corner kick. So I was just saying that I would have preferred Dembele, but the only problem we have is Rashford can't actually play the right wing forward. I think Dembele can actually play there as well, so that's something I need to take into consideration. But I think I've made my mind up. I'm going to go with Jadon Sancho. Of course, that's a player that United are trying to get in real life as well. So we'll see how that plays out, and I think it'll be a great addition to the players that we have at our disposal. But again,
Trout calling for him to shoot.
Lingard nearly gets the ball in. Sorry, I thought the referee had given a penalty there. He had his hands up. Of course, we haven't got a defensive midfielder, and probably after this attack going to make some substitutes.
He's left his man.
I'm also thinking might just
Well, that wasn't
just thinking
too
that I might
dissimilar
just
to the
also
previous attempt. This is proving to be
Diego
a
Dallo,
very good spell. The intensity
on
is great, but they've got to
the
make it
transfer
count.
list as well, just to raise funds, because I'm just slightly worried with the way things are going. Hasn't been the best 2 matches, so let's just make some substitutions. I want to try and get on Greenwood. Daniel James is one that I want to try and get on as well, so we'll put him there down the right wing. I want to try and see if I can actually get this young defensive midfielder on, Ghana. I've heard a lot of good things about him, so he's one that just want to see how he gets on. And I'm just trying to think, Twanzebe. Let's try and bring him on for Bailly, because I am looking to keep Phil Jones, and Fosu Mensah. Let's see if I can get him on for Diego Dallo. Let's see how he gets on, and we'll leave it at that. And of course, we'll end the episode
United
probably straight after we make one of our signings.
It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Hopefully you guys will be happy with the signing that we've made, and that will help improve the team. But I actually thought I was going to win this competition. I was so confident. Just that with Manchester United, I'll go on.
It's broke, and they've been caught out here. Corner then.
Daniel James he's just so fast. Just going to change the kick taker to Fred. But Daniel James, I think he'll be a great super sub. And I'm happy that him and another effort there by James, but he looks sharp. A few games that he has come on, so he could be a super sub. Just Speedy Gonzalez, the pace that he shows. And again, when he was one-on-one with the centre-back, even though, okay, he was a bit fortunate that he got the ricochet, I think he's going to end up doing really well for us. And of course, Greenwood,
drives it forward.
Hopefully we'll give him as many games as we possibly can, coming on as a substitute, and that'll help us. But we just haven't been able to dominate the ball, so that's something that I'm just a bit worried about.
Looking crossfield, changing the point of attack.
But I do feel that
with the crossfield ball,
with the players that we have, especially the first 11, I think we can compete with anyone. So it'll be interesting to see how the season goes, but
hoists it
I'd
forward.
like to think that we could win. We just got to slow it down. They're playing really well.
There's a long ball.
It's a good header there. Lukaku
Peter, his
so
body
dominant.
shape was a giveaway
Okay, we need to
before
just get
he
the
made
ball
the
out there
pass,
to
and its
Daniel
obviousness was appreciated. And it's played forward.
That's good football there.
Ericsson positions himself
Ericsson
well and
just
cuts
cut
it
out
out.
that ball from Fosu Mensah.
Fred
Just tried to play that ball in there to Marcus Greenwood.
Dean with the clearance.
And just been slightly unfortunate in that we haven't really had the chance, a clear-cut chance fall our way, but we've been in some really good positions, so that's the positives that we can take from this.
Sensi.
But it's a lot of
Keeper's got good distance
wheeling and
on that.
dealing, I would say, that we're going to have to do in the next few days in this Master League, because we need to really probably freshen up the squad as well, but also bring in some more quality. And no disrespect to the players that are there, I just don't think that they can possibly cut it. But I've been very impressed with Fred. He was one that I thought about putting on the transfer list. Of course, I always need a defensive midfielder, so I've got Matic, who I was thinking of selling. But on this performance and the last game's performance, I'm actually going to have to probably end up keeping him, because I just don't see that we'll be able to sign another good.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate.
Of course, we have played against two of the best teams in the world, and Inter Milan, who finished second in their respective league, and of course the 10 times European winners in Real Madrid. Tomine, can he get a good cross in there? Oh, not quite. Ball cleared out there by the Inter Milan defence.
Early ball.
Another great header there by Greenwood. I have to say, we're beginning to grow, get in the game. And I just think the more we play, the better the chemistry will be, the more confident the players will get as well.
It's a loose ball.
Williams, I think he had a good game, to be honest, the youngster.
Lingard.
Oh, Lingard, can he get the shot away? Not quite, but the foul's being given by the referee. And there's a bit of an argument ensuing between a former Manchester United player in Alexis Sanchez and Jesse Lingard. Again, I have to say, if you look at the kits, I mean, they look so realistic.
Manchester United looking here to cut their deficit.
That's credit to
Ghana, ready to try one.
PES Universe for putting that together, so they've done a fantastic job. So let's go with Greenwood. Let's see if we can get a nice free kick in there. I actually think this is going in. Oh, just off the bar. But what an effort. I actually thought that was in, to be honest. I felt I got the power gauge pretty much more or less correct. It was just over, just by a whisker. But anyway, I think we've had a good run out in terms of the friendlies. It's highlighted some discrepancies in our performance, and we need to then make sure that we can actually address those problems rather than going into the season once transfer windows closed and then realise, well, we're not doing so well. So we were very fortunate against Benfica as well, but 2-0, 2 goals that we really could have probably stopped, but possession-wise we dominated, but we didn't really do much with it. But again, we had the second string 11 play, and hopefully a lot of these players will probably try and move on. So we'll just monitor the situation. Of course, we're joint. Well, we should be second, third, and fourth because we've got 3 points. But I think it goes on goal difference. I think that smashing or that battering that we took from Real Madrid really did cost us. But of course, I'm very happy with how things have progressed. And what we do here is we do the daily transfer day, because I just feel that especially with the transfer window open, it will allow me to be able to purchase players if I need to sell any players. So what I'm going to do is, even though I might not sell all the players that I place on the transfer list, at least it gives me a better option to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is, it's just making a quick decision between, do I go with Dembele and play him as a right wing forward? I'm sure his stats won't go down too much because he's 53 million, and then that'll give us 80 million left, and then we can possibly purchase Kimpembe at 30 and Umtiti. So technically, if I buy Sancho, then probably I can't buy the rest of the players. Whereas if I go and purchase, say, someone like Ousmane Dembele, I can then go and sign, well, the rest of the other players as well. Of course, I won't have the salary to be able to do it as of yet, but if I do sell some players, so I think it's probably in our best interest to go with Dembele. But the heart is saying Sancho. I've heard so much about him. I have watched him play at Borussia Dortmund as well, and for England, and he does produce a lot of good work and has shown himself to be a phenomenal player. And of course, I think he's only 20 years old, so speed, acceleration, and ball control, and dribbling and tight position is very high. Ousmane Dembele again, 92, 94, again very similar stats, and of course they're both very young as well. 178, 180 in height, 76 and 67. So just need to make a decision, and what do I do? While I make that decision, I'm going to place some players on the transfer list. So we'll just quickly go back. I'm just going to put Phil Jones on the transfer list. I'll put Bailly on there as well, and hopefully we can get some offers. I'm going to take him off the reasonable offers because I probably will need to try and sell him. And of course, I want to try and get as much money as possible. Mata should already be on there. Lingard, Pereira, James Igalo. I'll probably also place on the transfer list as well. Even though I know he's on loan. Twanzebe and the rest of them. So pretty much apart from Ghana and Twanzebe. The rest of them are all there. So hopefully we can start getting some money in for them. I've decided that I'm actually going to go for Sancho, just because he's a British player. He's young, and his original position is a right wing forward. So of course, from 50 million to 120 million, 70 million more pretty much. But sometimes you just have to make these decisions. So we just see how it goes. So we've signed Sancho. I'm going to end the episode now. So let's just end the episode now. I just want to thank everyone for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. What I'll do is I'll just put it back on the actual team. So that'll be pretty much our first 11. So I'm just going to move Mata and Pogba back in there. Bruno will just come back a bit, and I'll just put Rashford, Greenwood, and of course that's where Jadon Sancho will occupy that slot. So we'll end the episode now. So I just want to say a big super heavyweight thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Please continue to spread the word amongst your friends and family, and please continue to like, comment and subscribe, and please turn the post notification bell in order to be notified as soon as the episode has been uploaded. And remember, we are trying to upload daily. Take care, see you soon, hasta la vista.